My name is Isaac Kennedy, and I will be joined with Joe Mercurio today as Samuel Petcash is taking the night off as he was busy with something. But hopefully everyone had a happy holidays as we're back here on this Wednesday night as the Harbor Creek Huskies take on your Jonah McLean Lancers. The Lancers are 5-2 on the season with a 3-game win streak over Christmas break. Their last game they blew out Sagertown 76-28. Harbor Creek is 3-5 and coming off a loss to Niagara Catholic. And some key players for tonight are going to be Josh Schreiber, who's averaged about 20 to 21 points this year and leads the team with 52-point field goals this year. Seth Myers is second on the team with 10 points a game, and Bradley Yoder has made 16 3-point field goals this year, and they will look for him if they need a comeback or if they need to just score some points. For the Harbor Creek Huskies, Greg Barney is their leading scorer with 11.5 points per game and leads the team with 33 2-point field goals. And Peyton Ennis follows that with 11 points per game. And these two players will be huge for this game. And we're going to take a quick break on this Wednesday night as the Lancers take on the Huskies. Stick with us. As this game's about to start, Joe, how are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling?
Well, I just want to see a really good game, see some great plays.
All right. Harbor Creek's going to start out with the ball. Johnson's dribbling it. Goes to his right. Finds out in the corner. Passes back to Johnson. Back to Lutz at the top of the key. And it's passed to Ennis. Ennis is looking for someone to pass to. Ennis turns the ball over to Manchester. Manchester starts dribbling up.
Defense.
Myers dribbles up. Finds Donahue at the wing. He's able to knock it down.
What a shot. Great shot by Donahue.
Johnson has the ball as he's dribbling up. Johnson dribbles to his left. Play. He dribbles back to his right as it goes back to Utt. He finds Lutz at the top of the key. To Ennis in the corner. As Jack Parker's guarding him. Johnson has it back at the top. He dribbles to his right. Drives. Finds Utt in the corner. He dribbles out. Finds Barney. But Schreiber got in a little tussle with him, and let's see, it's going to be a jump ball there. Schreiber tried to tear that ball away from him.
Great defense by the Lancers. They're sticking to their guys and doing their job.
Manchester has it as he inbounds the ball to Myers. Myers dribbles up now. He finds Schreiber on the left wing. Schreiber finds Manchester at the top of the key by the volleyball line as Jack Parker has it on the right wing. Back to Myers on the left, to Donahue on the left, in the left corner, and can't get it to go as Lutz pulls down the rebound for Harbor Creek. Ennis gets the ball, their leading scorer. Finds Johnson on the left wing. He dribbles up and is able to get a fantastic shot to go in there. So it's going to be an and one and a shot at the free throw line.
Outstanding play by Johnson. This guy clearly knows what he's doing.
Johnson's at the line. He can't make his only one, but Barney's able to pull it down. And it's going to be another jump ball as Schreiber's able to force another one. The Lancers were going to inbound the ball there as the referees had a mix up as the possession arrow should have gone to Harbor Creek as they inbound the ball to Lutz. Lutz has it. Does a little post move and passes it back down to Ennis as Lutz takes the free throw jumper and is able to get it to go in.
He was wide open. He had a clear lane to the basket.
Myers passes it off to Donahue. Donahue looks like he's going to take the shot, but passes it off to Parker on the left side. Myers has it at the top of the key. Myers dribbles to his right.
Parker was wide open.
Donahue can't get his third shot to go in as he's able to get as the previous one went in. And Myers was able to get the three on the right wing to go, and they needed that one as a momentum booster.
What a shot by Seth Myers.
Johnson dribbles up with the ball as it looks like Harbor Creek's trying to play a fast-paced game as Ennis gets the ball in the paint and can't get the floater to go in as Schreiber gets the rebound.
Way too short on that pass.
Schreiber dribbles with it. He goes into the paint, finds Manchester, so it looked like he could have got fouled there, but no call. As Johnson dribbles up with the ball. He's able to get in, and it looks like there's going to be another shooting foul. And Johnson's going to go back to the line as he missed his first one at the free throw.
Great awareness by Johnson. People get in his way, but he finds a way to draw the foul.
Jack Parker had the foul there, as that's his first of the game. Johnson's able to get his first one to go in. As he approaches his second, this has been so far a very balanced game for both teams.
Yep, Johnson's leading this team right now.
Johnson's able to get his second one to go in.
This Holton crowd trying to do plenty of distractions for the shooters.
As Myers passes it to Donahue, as he dribbles in but finds Parker at the wing. Parker takes the shot at the left wing and airballs it as Schreiber gets the rebound.
He's going to want that one back. He was wide open.
Donahue has it at the top of the key as he drives in. Can't find Manchester there as Lutz tipped the ball, and he's able to get the turnover as the Lancers are going to get it back.
Tell you what, this Harbor Creek team is really playing tough right now.
Ennis inbounds the ball to Barney. As Schreiber was a little too physical there and gets the put and pushed Barney there, and he's going to draw his first foul of the game.
Tell you what, the Lancers are down by 1 right now. I'm sure they weren't expecting this. They have to buckle down here.
Ennis is going to try to inbound this ball again. He finds Johnson as Johnson dribbles up court. Johnson has got the ball a lot so far, and he wasn't even one of their main scorers.
Yep, great play by Jack Parker.
Jack Parker was able to get the turnover there as Myers gets the ball as he dribbles up court. He looks for someone to pass to now as he's at the top of the key.
Manchester's wide open, and he gives it to him.
He found it. He got the ball to Manchester, who handed the ball to Donahue, who's at the top of the left wing. Donahue dribbles up. He passes it off to Myers in the corner, and Myers can't get it, but Schreiber got the rebound. Schreiber went for the putback, but Barney cleanly blocked it as Myers puts another one up from the top of the key and gets it to go.
Seth Myers, great game for him so far, only a junior.
Ennis passes the ball to Barney as Ennis gets the ball back. Ennis dribbles around, finds Barney at the top of the key, fakes it, and it's going to be a Harbor Creek turnover. Not a good pass.
They were not on time for that one.
The Lancers are going to get the ball back here as it's an 8-6 game halfway through the first quarter.
Tell you what, the Lancers got some momentum here. They got to keep this going.
The Lancers are dribbling. Myers has it. He goes to his right, passes it off to Parker, who takes a shot from the right wing. It hits rim this time, but can't get it to go as Parker has it now from in the paint. Can't get that one to go either as Ennis pulls down the rebound.
Here comes Harbor Creek.
Lutz has it. He gives it back to Utt, who took a shot in the right wing and didn't come anywhere close as Schreiber pulls down that rebound.
That's right, not even close.
Myers has it on the right wing. Takes another shot and can't get it to go. As it looks like number 42 for the Lancers, Manchester is going to get a push there, as that's his first of the game. And the Lancers already have 4 fouls. Not a good start to this game.
That's right, not a good start at all.
Nick Rennick's going to check into the game as Manchester's. He's picked up a couple fouls so far early in this game.
Get some fresh legs in there.
Ennis dribbles up with it, goes to his right, finds Johnson on the right wing. Pass to Utt at the top of the key. Number 10, Rocco, has it right at the volleyball line at the top of the key. Lutz has it on this left wing. Gives it to Johnson at midcourt. As Rocco gives it to Utt on the right wing. Back to Lutz at the top of the key. Rocco has it once again as he's subbed in. And they're going to give it to Ennis in the paint, as that was a great pass to get to Ennis by Utz.
Excellent pass, excellent execution. Tied game.
Myers has it, as Myers has been really good this game.
He sure has.
Myers dribbles with it to his right, finds Schreiber. He's able to spin, can't get it to go as it was blocked by Ennis. Donahue has it at the left key. He dribbles behind the back, finds Myers. Myers drives in, who found Nick Rennick, but it's going to be blown dead here, so it looks like there's another foul already.
Tell you what, both these teams are playing really chippy, really aggressive.
Johnson picked up his first foul and Harbor Creek's first team foul. Parker inbounds the ball to Myers as he's at the left wing. Donahue has it at the top of the key as he sets up a play. Gives it back to Myers, and Parker has it on the left wing. He can't get that one to go either, as he's had a rough night to begin with. As this ball has been batted, Johnson's going to pull down the rebound, and he's off to the races. And he almost got a heck of a shot to go in, but Lutz gets the rebound and is able to get the easy putback.
That was a great play by Lutz. He looks like he's about 6'3", very tall player.
Myers has it, top of the key, as Donahue's right by his side. He finds Parker on the left wing, who has shot a lot but hasn't been able to get anything to fall. Myers has it on the left wing as it goes to Donahue on the top of the key. Donahue tries to find someone open but can't as he dribbles to his left.
Great defense.
Parker is at the top of the key. He pump fakes there, gives it back to Donahue, who takes the shot as he's double guarded and can't get that one to go, as Ennis is going to pull down another rebound.
They've had a tough time shooting tonight.
Lutz has the ball at the left wing. He finds Ennis, who found Lutz at the top of the key and gives it back to Ennis. Johnson has it at the top. He's looking for an outlet to pass to as he finds Rocco on the right wing. Lutz has it at the three-point line, top of the key. Rocco now has it on the right wing as he's going to dribble in. He finds Johnson on the left side, who finds Rocco at the top of the key and back to Johnson on that left wing. Lutz has it back at the top of the key as he finds Ennis in the post. Ennis could not get that one to go, and as he traveled there.
Yep, bad decision by Harbor Creek.
Ennis has done a great job. He's not the tallest guy, but he seems to be able to get a lot of balls, and he's able to grab a lot of balls in that paint, and he has tremendous hops as he seems to come down with almost every rebound.
That's right, he's feisty, and he has his team up by 2.
Schreiber has it with only a minute left in this first quarter, but he turns the ball over as it hit off his shoe.
Tell you what, the Lancers had some momentum, but they got to get their act back together here.
Harbor Creek's up 10-8 now with only a minute left in this first quarter. It's been a really well-played game by both teams as Ennis has it. As Ennis gets the play from his coach, Utz has the ball. Back to Johnson as he dribbles to his left. He couldn't get the ball to Ennis quick enough as Myers got it, and Ennis is going to foul him, and that could have been a clear path foul.
Seth Myers came out of nowhere to take that ball away. Best defensive play by far today.
It's been really a defensive battle as it's only 10-8 as I said just a few seconds ago. As Brad Yoder's going to come in, their three-point specialist. Myers dribbles with the ball. He goes to his left, finds Yoder at the top of the key, who finds Schreiber on the right wing, who finds Parker at the top, and Myers dribbles in with it as he finds Schreiber in the low post. Schreiber gets another one blocked as he hasn't had the game he usually has. As Utz was on the left wing, they found Johnson. And it looks like Johnson's content with taking this last shot.
15 seconds left.
Johnson has the ball at the top of the key. He's dribbling around against Myers. Utz is at the top of the key. Almost got that one to go in as he shot a little far away from that three-point line, but nonetheless, they got the rebound. As Bradley Yoder has the ball, and time expired before he could get a shut off. That's going to be a disappointment. But with that, it's 10-8 after the first quarter. The Huskies are leading. Stick with us and tune in for this second quarter. It's going to be a great one. We're back here for this second quarter. The Lancers really need to kind of get their act together as they're only down by 2, but they haven't played to their potential. What do you think is the best way for them to get back in this game and get the lead back?
They just have to be who they are and score a lot of points and just keep going. Don't slow down.
That has been their tactic this year. As they've needed to score a lot of points. As Myers has it right by the free throw line. Can't get that one to go as it's a little short.
He's had a rough night.
Rocco's able to get the ball as Johnson drives in. Johnson's able to get the 2. As Myers dribbles with the ball. Myers goes in. Finds Parker at the top of the left wing. Parker dribbles with his left. Finds Myers on that left wing as he drives to his right. Schreiber's at the right wing as he is guarded by Ennis. He passes it off to Yoder in the corner. And Yoder can't get that one to go, but he pulls down his own rebound. As it should be let's see what the call is here. It is going to... Rocco's going to get the foul there for pushing as he and Yoder were battling there.
Yeah, well, Harbor Creek's playing great defense right now. They're getting a little chippy.
Myers has it at the corner. Schreiber has it in the low post. He spins and gets another one blocked, but it's going to be a foul this time as Lutz hit his arm.
I'll tell you what, though. Schreiber's been one of the Lancers' great forces this season. He's been shut down tonight.
Schreiber's going to the line for 2. He's able to get his first one to go in as he's got the shooter's wall, and he hasn't had the game he usually has, as he's usually one of the leading factors for this Lancers team, and he hasn't been today.
Yep, well in the paint, Harbor Creek's been all over him.
Schreiber can't get his second one to go in as Utz gets the rebound and passes it off to Ennis, who finds Johnson. As this Lancers team is playing a half-court pressure sort of style as Johnson turns the ball over to Yoder as he read that play like a book.
Great defense by Yoder.
Donahue is going to shoot there, but the shot's not going to count as Harbor Creek has another foul. And the Lancers, it's really surprised me. They haven't taken a foul since halfway through that first quarter.
That's right. The Lancers have to be surprised here, down by 3.
Rennick inbounds the ball back to Schreiber on the left wing. He drives in, finds Myers right at that square where the paint meets, and he's able to get to go in.
That's the shot Seth Myers needed, and he made it.
Johnson has the ball as he passes it back to Ennis and finds Rocco. Ennis gets the ball back, who finds Johnson, and Rocco has the ball on the right wing as Ennis gets it. Utz has the ball on the left wing. And that one rimmed out as he hasn't made any of his shots so far either.
He was wide open. He's definitely going to want that one back.
Donahue drives in. Harbor Creek's going to get another foul, and I don't think that shot's going to count as he's not going to go to the line.
Tell you what, these teams are just going back and forth here.
They are, as it's a 12-11 game. The Huskies are winning, but they have 6 fouls and are almost going to give the Lancers the chance to shoot a free throw every time they foul.
Harbor Creek's playing hard, but they have to watch it because they're getting a lot of fouls.
They do have to be patient as they're getting a little too aggressive. Johnson was able to tip that ball that Rennick tried to throw almost. It was past half court and not probably the smartest play there, even though Myers was open.
No, you don't want to take any chances here.
Regardless, Myers is going to have the ball back as Johnson tipped it out. Yoder gets it in the corner. Can't get that one to go as it was probably tipped by Rocco. As it's going to be a traveling on Rennick as every possession now is crucial for both teams.
Tell you what, Harbor Creek's wearing down the Lancers right now. They have to buckle up.
Rocco has it as he gives it to Ennis. Sorry, that was Johnson, but Ennis has it now. As the ball goes back to Johnson and to Staniard, who's just checked in for the game. Ennis has the ball in this left wing. He finds Lutz in the post. Lutz tries to make a move, but passes it to Rocco. Ennis has it in this left corner as he dribbles right by Schreiber. He's able to find Rocco, and Rocco's able to get that left-handed layup to go in.
Great execution there by the Huskies. Now we need to see the Lancers respond and put some points on the board.
Myers has it now. As we're under 5.5 minutes of this first half, as Myers dribbles in and takes the shot, but it got blocked by number 3 Ennis. But Schreiber's able to get the rebound and get the putback.
That's what we need from Josh Schreiber. He needs to keep that up.
Rocco has it as he finds Johnson. As Lutz has the ball, as Myers almost poked that ball free from Lutz. As Rocco has it back on the right wing, and Johnson had it on the left as he drives in, finds Ennis in the corner, and Ennis airballs that one as Donahue pulls down the rebound.
Ball went right over the hoop.
The crowd was cheering airball as Donahue dribbles to his right, finds Schreiber in the right corner, and turns the ball over there as he was trying to find Donahue or Myers. Johnson has the ball once again. Tried for a nifty little layup there, but couldn't get it as Yoder pulls down that rebound, and Donahue has it now. Donahue dribbles it on the right wing. Finds Yoder on that left wing. And now Myers has it right at the volleyball line. As he sets up the play, he dribbles to his left. He gives it back to Schreiber.
There is no one open.
Rennick has it at the top of the key as they found Myers, as Yoder has it at the top now and can't get his third shot of the game to go. And he's had a rough night like a lot of these players have for this Lancers and Huskies team.
He has, but it's still time to wake up.
Number 25, Staniard has it for the Huskies. Back to Rocco at the top of the key. Ennis has it on this right wing as he gives it to Lutz. As Lutz has a tremendous height advantage over Rennick, as I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to post up. Ennis has it as he found Johnson streaking down that right wing.
He was wide open. Johnson's been a force for Harbor Creek tonight.
He was wide open indeed, and that was a really good play as Rennick has it here. Gives it back to top of the key for Donahue. And Donahue can't get that one to go in as he hasn't made a shot since his first. Schreiber dribbles in there. Can't get that one to go as Harbor Creek's going to have another foul here. So that's going to be their 7th.
You know, Harbor Creek's getting a lot of fouls, but they're still keeping this Lancers offense at bay.
And they've played great defense up to this point as they have only let this Lancers team score 13 points, and they put up a whopping 76 their last game. Schreiber's going to miss his first one at the free throw line as he's 1 for 3 there. Every shot counts now as it's a really close, and I think I can call it a sloppy game here as both teams haven't executed at all.
That's right, but for the Lancers, you want to go into halftime with a lead. Down by 3 right now. They got to get some points.
The Lancers can't get that one to go as Lutz gets it. He finds Stanyard. As Johnson stands there as he's guarded by Myers, as there was no trap there and he seemed a little frustrated with that. As Johnson gives it back to Stanyard on that left wing. He finds Ennis on the left side. He was guarded really closely there but can't get that shot to go as Myers dribbles to his left. He finds Schreiber on the right wing. He dribbles, goes up the baseline, finds Myers. Donahue has it there as he dribbles. Parker takes a shot from the right wing and can't get that one to go. As Schreiber was able to save the ball there. And Lutz touched it out of bounds. Not a smart play there. That was a great hustle play by Schreiber.
Sure was, but this Harbor Creek defense.
The Lancers are going to retain possession of the ball. As like we said, it's been a turnover fest, and it hasn't been a very good game as Billy Jukes is going to get into this game as soon as possible.
It's at the point of the game. Guys are starting to get a little tired, need some fresh legs.
Rennick comes out of the game here for Jukes.
Billy Jukes gives this team a very big body. Hopefully he can make some kind of an impact.
He can. He's about 6 feet tall, but he's really muscular, and that might help him as this game continues. As Myers is in the post, gives it to Schreiber, and Schreiber's able to get that contested layup to go in as Ennis was right on him.
What a play by Josh Schreiber. He's starting to come on here.
Stanyard took over for Ennis as he finds Johnson right in the backcourt. As Stanyard dribbles up, he finds Johnson. It's going to be a traveling there as Johnson traveled, and that was great defense by the Lancers. That wasn't sloppy play whatsoever. They just trapped him there, and he had nowhere to go with the ball.
That's right. The Lancers here only down by 1 now. They're pulling back.
It is 16-15, the Huskies here with 2:38 remaining in this half. Myers dribbles up with the ball. He goes to his left as he takes a contested jump shot right at the top of the key. But Jukes is able to drive his shoulder into Lutz as Lutz looks at his arm, but Jukes is going to the line for 2 as it's going to be a shooting foul.
And there's Billy Jukes making an impact right away.
That was a smart play by Jukes. I don't think Lutz was ready for Jukes to just kind of go into him like that.
Yep, when you're a guy who comes off the bench, you want to make every play count.
Jukes was able to get his first shot to go in, as this is going to be a tie ball game with a little under 2.5 minutes remaining.
Lancers have got this one tied. They just got to keep going.
Jukes has the ball. He's going to shoot his second free throw shot, and he's able to get both to go, and it's now a 1-point lead for this Lancers team. Rocco has it as Johnson dribbles up. He finds Rocco once again as Ennis has the ball at the left wing, who finds Barney. Barney was able to get the shot, and it's going to be a block there. Barney's going to get the and one and a shot to make this a 3-point play.
But Billy Jukes, after making a great play, he got in the way there.
You can hear this crowd doesn't like it as some of us behind us are booing right now, as it could have easily have gone both ways. Barney shoots a second one, can't get it to go as Schreiber pulls down the rebound, and Donahue dribbles up with the ball. And Donahue goes to his left as he finds Parker on the left wing. He finds Myers at the top of the wing, and back to Donahue on that left wing. As Donahue looks for someone to pass to, he's going to drive in on Rocco. It looks like Rocco's going to pick up a foul, as this team now has 9 fouls already in this game.
No, it's getting hard to believe here, but they are playing great defense.
And the Lancers have been in the bonus for a while. And Donahue's going to go to the line, and he needs to make this first one in order to get a second free throw shot.
He sure does. He hasn't made points in a while.
He's able to get his first one to go, and he's going to earn the second one as Utz is checking into the game for Harbor Creek. He's checking in for Rocco, as Rocco has 2 fouls in this first half. Donahue gets ready to shoot his second shot. Just like the first, he's able to make it, making this Lancers lead, getting a Lancers lead with 2 minutes left in the first half. Schreiber was able to deflect it, but Ennis was able to come back with great defense and was able to block him.
And here he comes.
Ennis dribbles up, but Myers deflected that ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Harbor Creek.
Tell you what, though, Seth Myers has been all over the court for the Lancers.
He's probably had the most solid game of any of these players so far.
Absolutely.
Along with Johnson for the Huskies. Johnson gets the ball at the top of the key here by the volleyball line. He dribbles around, looking to set up a play. He goes to his right. As he's still looking for someone to pass to, he finds Ut in the left corner. He dribbles to his right, back to his left. Finds Barney wide open in the paint, and Barney's able to get the left-handed layup to go in.
That play's been working for Harbor Creek all night, wide open, right under the basket.
They've done a really good job getting people wide open under the basket, like Joe just said. Parker has it here, so he's going to post up on Utz. He got that shot deflected here, as Barney's going to be able to pull down this rebound, was physical with it, and we're going to see who the foul is on here. It's going to be on the Lancers. I'm not sure who quite committed that foul yet, as Barney was trying to pull that one down. That's going to be Jukes' second foul already, as he's only played a few minutes.
And Shane Johnson's coming into the game now for him.
We'll see as Shane Johnson, the senior here, is going to get some playing time as he looks to make a difference. Ennis has the ball. Utz passes it to Barney. Barney has it in the post. Got that one partially deflected. As number 12, Avery Ennis gets it.
Great play by him.
Utz has it on this left wing, and he can't get his fourth shot to go in, as he hasn't been able to get any, as Schreiber dribbles up with the ball. And Schreiber's going to be fouled there, as he almost got another one blocked.
He's been playing tough, though. He's gutting it out down there underneath the basket.
He's been sticking with his game, even though it hasn't worked for him so far yet in this game, as it's the Huskies 20, and the Lancers 19. With a little under 40 seconds remaining, both teams are going to honestly try their best, like they have all game, to get the lead here. Schreiber can't get his first one to go.
He's had a rough time shooting.
Their efficiency for both teams have just been super low, and it's been a very stout defensive effort by both of these teams. Schreiber's able to make his second one, as Ennis is going to pass it in there. Ennis gives the ball to Johnson and finds Ennis once again. He finds Ennis once again. It's going to be, as they were finally able to get that half-court pressure to work, as it's going to be a backcourt violation for this Huskies team, as that was a bad turnover.
Lancers getting some momentum right before the end of the half.
Now, I just want to mention there are 2 Ennises on the court. Number 12, Avery Ennis, and number 3, Peyton Ennis. So we'll try to distinguish those 2 for you guys. Myers gets the ball here as they're looking to take the last shot. Myers has the ball as he finds Donahue on the right wing. Donahue looks to hold as there's 15 seconds left in this second quarter.
Wonder who will take the shot for the Lancers.
Myers has the ball at the volleyball line with only a few seconds remaining. Schreiber dribbles in. They're not allowing him to get any open as Shane Johnson takes the 3 and can't get it to go on this right wing.
He was wide open.
And that's it for this first half. As it's a tie game between the Huskies and the Lancers. It's tied at 20, and we're going to be back for the halftime show. So stay with us. We're back here as Harbor Creek. Rocco's going to inbound the ball here, and as he's dribbling up with the ball.
You see a lot more defense from the Lancers.
Ennis has the ball, passes it to his right, and finds him there. He shoots. He can't get it to go as Parker's going to get the rebound.
And here come the Lancers.
Myers dribbles up with the ball as he passes it to Donahue to his left. Donahue dribbles with it to his left as he sets up a play. He found Parker on the right wing as Donahue has it once again.
Harbor Creek sticking to him here.
They really are, as Parker was on the left wing and was able to find Schreiber. Schreiber takes the pull-up mid-range shot and can't get it to go in as Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson dribbles to his left. Johnson passes it to number 12, Ennis, who just checked in. Lutz has the ball on the right wing. Gives it to Johnson at the top of the key. Back to Ennis. That's Avery Ennis. As Lutz has it. Back to the right to Robinson. Johnson, sorry. Lutz has the ball, top of the key, pump fakes. Gives it back to Avery. As Rocco has it. Lutz is at the right as Johnson fumbles that ball but keeps it as he's in the corner. He finds Lutz at the top of the key as he shoots a three and can't get it to go in as it rimmed out. Lutz couldn't save the ball there as he was a little afraid of tumbling in there.
Lutz's height advantage is sure to pay him great dividends in this game.
Myers has the ball as he passes it off to Schreiber on the left side.
Lancers need to get rolling here. This is their time.
Schreiber drives in, gets the ball stripped. For the third or fourth time today is Ennis is going to go the other way and get the rebound to go in.
And the great defense for Harbor Creek continues.
It's been paying off so far as they've got a lot of transition points. Donahue has it at the top of the key. He dribbles to his left. Finds Manchester. And Manchester gets fouled there as he's going to go to the free throw line for two.
How many fouls is that now by the Harbor Creek Huskies? They're getting all kinds of fouls.
Luckily for them, it restarts at the end of the half, so they're going to start fresh here as that's their first foul and Lutz's third personal of the game. Manchester was able to get his first one to go as he got a really lucky bounce there as it hit off the rim and hit off the backboard and went in.
He sure did. Let's see how he does in this next one.
Manchester's able to get his second one to also go in as he went 2 for 2.
That's how you help your team. When you're given opportunities, you make the most of them.
Ennis got the ball as it's back to Johnson and back to Rocco. Right back to Johnson as they dribble up. Myers is able to get the steal as Schreiber has it as Rocco tries to get back on defense. And he couldn't get that one to go in as Manchester pulled it down the rebound. He can't get the putback rebound to go, but Myers gets another steal as Manchester picks it up. Donahue dribbles to his left. Pump fakes. Finds Parker on that right wing as he dribbles in. He finds Myers on the left wing. Myers sets up the play.
Starting to calm down here. Oh,
as
God.
Ennis got a great steal there as he read that play.
But now the Lancers have it.
Once again, Schreiber was able to steal that ball as it's been a turnover fest. But Myers is finally able to get the jumper to go in.
Tell you what, they were going back and forth. It was hard to watch, but Myers with a great play to end it.
Johnson has the ball as they feed it back to Ennis. And Lutz has the ball. Harbor Creek has really struggled with turnovers this game as Rocco can't get the easy layup to go in as that was a reverse layup. But he's able to get that jumper to go in, and he was wide open once again.
He sure was, and now here come the Lancers trying to get back in this. Tied at 24.
Donahue takes a jumper from that left wing. It's off as he hasn't been able to make a shot since his first one in the first quarter, but he passes it off to Schreiber as he got his own rebound. And it's going to be a blocking foul on number 12, Avery Ennis, as they already picked up their second foul. We're only 3 and a quarter minutes into this second half.
It looked like Ennis there was just trying to push him out of bounds. Bad move there.
Really was, as he knew that was a foul. He didn't argue with the refs. As he finds Myers at the right wing. He falls a little short as Parker and Lutz tussle for the ball.
Parker's got it.
Parker was able to find Manchester as Johnson accidentally fouls Myers, and that's going to be their third already.
Johnson was right in his face. I have to say, though, this defense has been pretty impressive for the Huskies.
It has for both teams, as both teams respectively are still tied at 24.
Great game.
Myers has the ball at the right wing. He dribbles to his left. finds Donahue, who dribbles to his right and goes back to the top of the key. He looks for someone to pass to as he's able to use a crossover move, but can't get the jumper to go in.
Here come the Huskies.
Ennis dribbles up with the ball and finds to assume his other brother, Ennis. Johnson has the ball now as they were able to stop that fast break. As Avery Ennis has it. Passes it to Rocco at the top of the key and gives it back to Avery Ennis at the right wing. Johnson has it. He looks for someone to pass to, and he finds Avery Ennis on that wing as the ball is to Johnson on the left, in the left corner. Ennis has it now. He's going to dribble up to his right. He gets stopped at the key by Schreiber and gives it off to Rocco on that right wing.
Great defense by the Lancers.
Johnson has it this right wing as Harbor Creek seem to have held this ball have held this ball forever.
Sure have.
As number 3, Ennis gets the ball, and he's able to get the pull-up shot to go in, and that was almost a minute they had that ball.
Yeah, that was a long possession, but they're able to cash in on it.
Myers has the ball now as he dribbles to his right. Shoots the floaters.
Got it.
And then was able to get that nice shot to go in as Harbor Creek's going to take a timeout. And with that timeout, we're also going to take a break here on GM Radio. Stick with us. There's 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. It's a tie game at 26-26 as both teams have scored 6 points since halftime.
Jackson Scrutchin's a freshman checking in here for the Lancers.
It's nice to see a freshman getting into the game as it's very uncommon for the underclassmen to come in to a varsity game at this young of an age. As Lutz has the ball, he finds Utz. But Rocco turns the ball over there as that would have been an easy layup, and I think he panicked when he saw 6'3" Schreiber running right at him.
He sure did, and he dropped the ball, went right out of bounds.
Another turnover by the Huskies have really killed them this game, as it has for the Lancers, as both teams have been turning the ball over. As Jackson Scrutchins is already going to check out of this game. Myers dribbles up with the ball. Finds Parker on that left wing. He hands it off to Myers as Myers fakes the shot and dribbles to his right. And once again, he turns the ball over as Johnson has it on this left side. He drives in and gets the pretty layup to get it go in.
What a move by Johnson. He's by far been Harbor Creek's best player tonight.
He really has, and no one else on this team has really got it going except for him, but he's been able to keep them in this game. As Myers dribbles it to his right, as he takes a 3 at the right wing. And can't get to go in as it went a little short, as Rocco played great defense.
That was a great play by Jack Parker to keep the ball in. Yeah, to his teammate Brad Yoder.
Parker was able to keep the ball in, pass it to Yoder, and got the easy layup. As Ennis finds Rocco on the left side. He passes it back to Ennis. Ennis fakes a shot, dribbles to his left, and can't get the layup to go in, as now this Harbor Creek team has just been making mistake after mistake.
That's right. Those are 2 plays you're going to want back.
Yoder had an obvious trouble there as he was in the right corner, and it's been rough for this Lancers team with turnovers and all.
Sure has. Both these teams just gutting it out right now, tied at 28. And now Jackson Scrutchins is back in the game for the Lancers.
Yeah, he must be in for defensive purposes, as every time the play stops, he's back out for defense. As Johnson passes it to Ennis on that left wing. He's able to find Barney, and it's very surprising that Barney hasn't had the game he usually has, as he's the leading scorer. And we haven't mentioned his name at all this game.
That's right. He's been very quiet tonight.
The Lancers are going to get their first foul this second half. Johnson looks to inbound as he gives the ball to Avery. Ennis gets the ball at the top of the key. He's going to take another shot as there's another foul on this Lancers team.
Both these guys just going back and forth with defense, a little too aggressive.
They've had back-to-back fouls, so this is going to be a shooting foul, I guess. It didn't look like he was shooting to me, but Ennis is going to go to the line for 2. Ennis takes the shot and is able to get it to go in.
Peyton Ennis making an impact for his team.
Now Avery Ennis, which I assume is his brother, which that would make the most sense, is also checked into the game. Now the other Ennis, Peyton Ennis, is going to take a second free throw shot. Peyton Ennis can't get it to go in. but his brother almost was able to pull down the ball. Avery Ennis, but it's going to bounce off Donahue's shoe and go out of bounds.
One of those plays, you're just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Harbor Creek's leading this game 29-28, as it's been a real battle here, it's been a hard game for both teams to say the least. As Parker's going to pick up another foul, and he didn't agree with that one.
That was great defense, though, by Jack Parker.
Too bad he got the fouls. It didn't look like there was much going on, but Peyton Ennis was able to draw the foul as he gets the ball once again against Parker. Bounces it off Barney's shoe.
Here comes Schreiber.
Schreiber dribbles up with the ball. Can't get that shot to go in. And then Parker got denied and got blocked. As Donahue has the ball, Scrutchins takes a shot from the three-point line on that right wing and can't get it to go in.
Here come the Huskies.
Ennis passes it off to his teammate Johnson on the left side. He finds Ennis, who finds the other Ennis here.
That's another foul.
They have 4 fouls. That's going to be another one on Parker. That's his third as the game, as he's sure to come out now.
I'll tell you what, though, there has been by no means no lack of effort by these two teams. These teams are just gutting it out right now, and I'm excited to see who wins this one.
Parker has been a little bit too physical, as he's picked up a couple fouls in the last couple minutes. And keep in mind, 5 fouls and you're out of the game, so they want him for this fourth quarter. As Barney gets it in the paint, and he gets denied and swatted by Schreiber.
I don't know what Barney was trying to do there. He was trying to do some kind of a backwards pass, but Schreiber was able to shut it down.
Yeah, it looked like he was backwards and almost trying to throw up a shot that didn't have much chance of going in. As they had a nice inbound play, as Barney's going to get the layup to go in once again.
That's some good redemption there by Barney.
Myers dribbles up with the ball as he's on this left wing. He goes to his left and pulls up against Rocco and can't get that one to go in, as that's really been his shot tonight. Rocco has it on the right wing as he finds Ennis at the top of the key. Johnson has it now, right at midcourt.
Scrutchins is on Johnson.
Ennis takes the baseline jump shot, can't get it to go in, and Schreiber pulls down another one as he gives it to Myers as they go on the fast break. Ennis was able to deny that last shot as it couldn't go in, but the Lancers threw up one last Hail Mary. It actually went in from half court, but it's not going to count as it was well after the buzzer.
It's not going to count, but that was unbelievable.
At the end of the third quarter, the Huskies are winning 31-28, and we're going to take a short break here. Stay with us. The Lancers are down by 3 here, and if Scrutchins could have got that ball off just a little earlier, it would have been all tied up.
That's right. Lancers are down by 3 here. I still feel like this team can still break out tonight. I'm really excited to see what they do.
They really can, as they've been shut down. The defense for this Huskies team has really been solid, as Myers is on that left wing. He finds Manchester right by the free throw line. Schreiber pump fakes. Goes to the left wing. Drives in, is able to get the layup to go in. What a shot.
What a move by Josh Schreiber. They've been all over him, but he's really battling.
Ennis gives the ball to Johnson. As Barney gets his pass deflected by Donahue. Myers drives in, gets his shot blocked, but the Lancers are able to maintain possession as that ball went out of bounds.
Myers went charging right through that defense with reckless abandon that play.
Lutz is checked in for Barney for this Harbor Creek team. Schreiber gets ready to inbound as they're setting up the pass. As that was not a well-orchestrated play, as Lutz is going to travel here and give the ball right back to the Lancers. Not a smart play.
That's just a mental mistake by Lutz. He had his team in great position, just blew it.
Peyton Ennis did a great job there getting the turnover, but then Lutz gives it right back to him. Really, was really a bad mistake.
That's right. Ennis has really emerged as a good player for this team tonight.
It's going to be a 5-second as Parker held on to the ball too far as the Lancers have had a really hard time running plays the last 10 seconds.
That's right. Down by 1 now. Let's see what they can do.
Ennis gets the ball. Finds Johnson, and Peyton Ennis gets the ball back. As the ball goes back to Ennis and up to Rocco. Rocco's going to hold it there at the left wing. As he gives to Ennis right at midcourt. Ennis has the ball on the left wing. Ennis is able to spin off Schreiber as he retreats back. He wanted to hand that ball off to Robinson, but it looks Harbor Creek called a timeout just in time before they got a turnover. And with that timeout, we're going to take a break here on GM Radio. Stay with us. We're back here on GM Radio with 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter, as the Lancers are going to need to come back from behind victory here. So they're down by 1, and it's a very manageable lead to re-sustain.
Sure, it just takes a couple good plays.
Johnson has the ball as he dribbles to his right. And Avery Ennis drops the ball there, but is able to retain possession as Lutz has it, as that could have easily been called a traveling, as Utz gives it back to Johnson. Johnson dribbles out. He's on the left side here, but very far back.
Nowhere to go for him.
The Lancers had a great trap play there, but he's able to get out of it as he keeps dribbling around and finds Peyton Ennis. Peyton Ennis gives it to Utz on the left wing and can't get another one to go, and he's 0 for 5 from the three-point line tonight.
Like he has been all game. Utz was wide open that time.
Donahue drives in. Had the nice-looking layup, but couldn't get it high enough, as Manchester's not able to back that one off the backboard, and Myers gets a wide-open 3 and can't get it to go in, as Manchester tries to tangle Ennis up.
This game's getting really physical right now.
It really has, as both teams haven't been able to really make much this game, and the only way the Lancers are going to get back in this game is if they're physical.
It's got to be frustrating for both these teams as well.
Yeah, both their shooting efficiency have been really poor, but that's not to a lack of shots. It's just been both teams have played excellent defense, as Utz has the ball on the left wing. Gives it back to Peyton Ennis, and Johnson has the ball on the right wing. He finds Avery Ennis and gives it to Utz on that left wing. Back to Peyton Ennis, who finds Lutz wide open on that right side and is able to get the layup to go in.
That was way too easy for Lutz.
It really was, as Myers dribbles up. Myers is going to take the pull-up 3 and can't get the shooter's roll as Manchester pulls down the rebound, but turns it over there, as Lutz is able to get his turnover, and now Peyton Ennis gets it. Who passes it back to Johnson. Johnson better get on the other side, so it was almost an 8-second backcourt violation. As Avery Ennis finds Utz, who finds Peyton Ennis in that left corner. He dribbles to his left, does a spin move. As Parker tried to get the charge, he couldn't get it, but Donahue's able to pull down. Schreiber was actually able to pull down the rebound, and Donahue dribbles up. Donahue goes to his right. Pump fakes it that wing. And it was a foul on Harbor Creek there. I'm not sure what happened, as it wasn't an on-ball foul. Parker gets set to inbound this ball, as it was a foul on number 12, Avery Ennis, for holding.
Finds Myers.
Myers has it. As Myers, don't be surprised if he takes a lot of the Lancers shot, but Schreiber was wide open there. And he was able to make it count, as you can't leave Schreiber wide open.
Schreiber's really come on here.
And the Lancers are going to take their timeout, and with that timeout, we're going to take a break here on GM Radio. There's a little under 5 minutes remaining in this game, as it's a 33-32 lead for this Huskies team, as it's been a 1-point game ever since the game really started.
Sure, there's going to be a great ending to this one.
Ennis has the ball, as he's able to find Rocco in the left wing. Gives it to Johnson at the right wing, and it looks like Harbor Creek's really trying to slow the tempo down and play kind of a stalling game. As Ennis found Ennis right there, as it looks like there's going to be another foul on this Lancers team.
Josh Schreiber went right over him on that one.
He showed an extreme vertical as he kind of leapfrogged him there.
But that tells you something about his effort. He's really putting in great effort for this team tonight.
Yoder's checked in for Johnson, as they need a comeback, and we talked about that in the pregame. Ennis can't get his shot to go in, as he's got that one to go all night.
And here's Donahue.
And can't get the layup to go in, and that's going to be a tough break for this Lancers team.
Sure is. Now here comes Johnson.
He gives it to number 12, Avery Ennis, who gave it to his brother, Peyton Ennis, and back to Johnson here at the left wing. Johnson faked the dribble in, did a step back move on Donahue, and now gives it to Ennis. Peyton Ennis has it, as Lutz gave him a nice pick, but Ennis didn't find him in time. And Lutz couldn't get that one to go in as he's going to accidentally foul him, as that's going to be Lutz's 4th foul. With one more foul, he's going to be out of this game.
Lutz had an easy layup. I mean, he was wide open. Just mental mistakes here.
For both teams, really, is we've seen mental mistakes all over, and those are the kind of mistakes you don't want to happen. There's going to be physical mistakes, but those mental mistakes can really kill a team. Yoder has the ball at the left wing as he finds Myers on the left wing as well. Schreiber drives in. There's going to be another foul. Schreiber's going to go to the line. Let's see who this is on. It's going to be a shooting foul.
Josh Schreiber is just wearing down this defense. They had him early on in the game, but he's starting to get the better of them and just tiring them out.
He's really made his presence known, and it's kind of amazing they've been able to shut him down as he scores around 20 points a game, and the team's only scored 32. He can't get his first one to go in, and that would have tied this game up. And they could have taken the lead if he got both of these shots to go in, so every shot now is crucial.
See how he does on this one.
There's 3:37 remaining in this game.
Got it.
He was able to get it as Peyton Ennis is going to inbound the ball.
And we are tied at 33 apiece.
Johnson for this Huskies team has really slowed down, as the whole team has slowed down, but they haven't needed a miraculous comeback like the Lancers do.
What a tip there by Seth Myers.
Really,
and now he gets the points.
Yeah, he did a great job there, as that was a fantastic layup there to put the Lancers in the lead by 2. And with that timeout, we're going to take a break. We're back here with 3.5 minutes remaining in this game, as the Lancers have just taken the lead, as it's 35-33, and now the Harbor Creek Huskies need to come back, as this has been a back-and-forth game.
And Seth Myers just made the play of the game. He tipped the ball, got it right back, and made a shot.
Johnson's been very quiet the second half, and they're going to need him to keep contributing as they find Lutz going up court. As Utz had it on that left wing, they find Johnson on the right wing. He's very far away from that three-point line on the right wing as he dribbles up. Johnson finds Utz. Utz looks for someone to pass to as he can't find anyone to pass to. He's finally going to dribble with it as he doesn't look comfortable dribbling as he finds Johnson at the top.
But Myers is all over him.
Avery Ennis has it now as he passes it off to Peyton Ennis. As this Harbor Creek team is really taking it slow. As Myers travels here, and that was a tough break as the Lancers played great defense and it didn't pay off for him.
Sure was. Lutz lost the ball. I'm telling you what, he needs to get his act together. Lutz has made several mistakes for the Huskies.
Lutz he hasn't had a solid game. He played really well that first half, and it's kind of fallen off. And they really need him, as he's really their only big man here. Harbor Creek's going to inbound this ball, but that's a really tough break for this Lancers team, who's clawed their way back. Even though it hasn't been a large deficit, they finally have the lead, and to blow an opportunity like that, it just kind of destroys some of your spirit.
And in this game, a 2-point lead should be enough.
Barney has it now, as he was one of their top scorers, and we haven't mentioned him at all this game. Johnson has it at the top of the key and finds Utz. Now he finds Peyton Ennis in the left corner, as Manchester almost got the steal, but Lutz was wide open and can't get the shot to go, as he's missed 2 consecutively, and it's finally going to get drawn, as you got to make those layups if you're Lutz.
Oh, you've got to. Those were 2 easy layups, and Lutz must stand at about 6'6". I'm not sure what his exact height is, but those are ones you got to make, especially with his height.
I know his hand reaches right by that rim, and if you're that tall, there's really no excuse not to make your layups, even if they are contested, because at this level, no one's really tall enough to contest.
See if I can redeem it now.
Lutz was able to get his first one to go, but as long as he gets these 2, as long as he makes these 2, he is going to redeem himself. As Manchester comes out of the game. And now Yoder's checked in for him. Lutz takes the shot and is able to tie this game up at 35 apiece.
This guy Lutz for Harbor Creek, he has plenty of talent. I can see why they haven't really taken him out of the game yet.
Just as you say that, of course, he comes out of the game for Utz. Myers dribbles up with the ball. He finds Schreiber on the left wing as he dribbles up. He looks for an outlet, but he's going to do a spin move, and has really put this team on his back. As Barney didn't want to get that rebound for whatever reason, but Johnson was able to pull it down.
The Huskies were all over Schreiber. There was at least 3 guys on him.
Under 2 minutes now, and Myers is able to get a crucial steal, and let's see if he can make this one convert. He's able to get the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. What a play by Myers.
Seth Myers, outstanding effort tonight. He's been all over the court, offensively, defensively. Let's see what he can do now from the free throw line.
Myers can make these 2. It's going to put him up by a possession, which is really key for this team. And he is short on his first one in such a crucial time in this game, and he's not usually he's usually money from the free throw line. He couldn't get his second one to go either, which is really a rarity. But the Lancers are going to hold on to this ball as Harbor Creek tipped that ball out of bounds. That's another mental mistake for this Harbor Creek team, as they had nobody on him but turned it over. Lutz is going to check in for Utz as they're getting the tall man back in there, but he's got to be really careful not to foul, as he has 5 fouls and 1 more is going to, or 4 fouls, sorry, and 1 more is going to put him out of this game. Myers dribbles by Ennis. Go ahead.
It's anyone's game right now. And what a shot by Brad Yoder.
It really was, as he is the 3-point specialist, as Barney was right on him, but he was able to hit that key 3, and that puts him up by 3. And we're going to take a break here as the game has come to an halt. There's a minute 40 left to play in this game, as Yoder just drilled a 3 to put this Lancers team up by 3, and the Huskies haven't made a 3 in a while. And let's see if they're going to try to chuck one up now.
That was such a clutch play by Brad Yoder. Nailed a 3.
And we talked about him as being the comeback specialist and the 3-point specialist. Well, he's shown it tonight as he hit a clutch 3, like Joe just said. As he finds Ennis back to Johnson at that left wing.
Time's starting to run out for Harbor Creek.
Johnson's starting to call plays. The student section's coming alive. He finds Ennis in the paint, but Ennis bubbles it, finds the other Ennis, and Lutz gets another one blocked by Schreiber. What a key block, as Myers has it now, guarded by Peyton Ennis. He tries to drive right, Myers drives right by Ennis, and he's able to draw another foul.
Lancers are rolling now late in the game.
Fouls don't really matter now for this Harbor Creek team, as they're going to, if Myers is able to make these 2, they're going to start fouling every possession now. But Myers wasn't able to make his first couple earlier in this game.
We'll see how he does here.
He's able to get his first, and he's going to get another chance, as this is a 2-possession game.
4-point lead for the Lancers.
This is a key time to make your second free throw shot. It's going to put you up by 5. And he does exactly that, as he's able to clutch out those 2.
5-point lead now for the Lancers. They are on fire here.
That's really the biggest lead, I think, of this game, which is really remarkable. Johnson dribbles up and finds Utz. Johnson goes to his left, finds Ennis. Ennis shoots a 3. Can't get it to go in, as Myers pulls down the rebound and goes up. Schreiber was frustrated. Myers didn't find him there. It looks like Myers is going to run around until they start to foul, as Parker gets it back. They foul Parker, and let's see how he can do at the free throw line, and if he's able to seal the game for this Lancers team, as there's only 40 seconds remaining.
And this Harbor Creek team, these guys look exhausted out there, hands on their knees.
They would be, as they've been out. There really hasn't been many substitutions for this Harbor Creek team, as they've played the same 6 or 7 players all game.
And it's showing. They're starting to slow down.
Parker's able to get that one to go in as he points to his bench. As it's now a 6-point lead, and that almost ices the game if he can make this next one. As this Harbor Creek team hasn't really been able to make their shots today. And he gets a second to go, and that's just going to wrap up the game, as Harbor Creek's going to call a timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to take a break here on GM Radio. With 41.7 seconds remaining in this game, Harbor Creek's going to need a quick 3 or a quick bucket to get them back in this game. Johnson dribbles up, takes it slow. gives it to Ennis, who finds Utz, and Myers is able to get the deflection, and now we're under 30 seconds remaining in this game.
And for the Harbor Creek Huskies, they've hit empty. There is no kind of energy out there at all. These guys just look tired.
Shanyard's checked in, and maybe they're looking for a three from him, as he hasn't played much of this game at all. As they find Utz in the corner, and he was fouled, and I was really surprised they didn't call it. As Schreiber holds the ball, passes it to Parker, and Parker fouled. Let's see, it's going to be a jump ball here. Let's see who it goes to. There's only 16 seconds left, and the Huskies are going to need a miraculous comeback to come back in this game, as they're down by 7.
Oh, of course. I mean, this game's over. 7 points, 16 seconds left. What a game by the Lancers.
They really were able to finish this one out as it was a real struggle.
That's right.
Ennis is going to inbound this one. He finds Utz, as Utz is going to have to hurry to take a shot. But they turn it over, and that's going to be the game, as Schreiber's going to dribble up and maybe put one more in. As it looked like he was almost trying to go for the dunk, and he goes for the finger roll layup, and that's going to conclude tonight's game with a score of 44-35, a 9-point lead, as that's going to be it for the game. Stay with us for our very short post-game show. We're back as the Lancers were able to pull that game off against the Harbor Creek Huskies, 44-35, a 9-point lead. As it was a struggle for both teams. It was tied 20-20 at halftime, but the Lancers were able to score 24 points in that second half and were able to come out with the win. That's going to conclude tonight's game against these two teams, which was a very good matchup, and both teams struggled, but the Lancers were eventually able to pull this one out. I want to thank Joe Mercurio for stepping in for Sam tonight.
Thanks.
And I'm Isaac Kennedy, and for GM Radio. Stay with us, as next week's going to be a busy one. Have a good night and have a good rest of the evening.